What's up, YouTube? How's it going? I'm back again for another random video. I have a prime example today about something important I'm going to be talking to you guys about. How do I say this nicely? You know when you help someone all the time and then they pretty much expect it? Well, like today at work, prime example, folks, of why being too nice never works, okay? Use this as an example, please. Work, life, I know there's a lot of giving people out there. There's a lot of nice people. A lot of nice people in the world that like to give. And there's a lot of takers in the world that take. So at my job, I do recycling. I go to apartments, I pick up the bins, I dump them, and I got a guy that I work with that his day was dragging out a long time on a Thursday. So months ago, I said, I'll pick up some of your stops because my stops aren't so long to even out our day. And he said, okay, fine. So every week I'd pick up his bins, go to these apartments for him, probably take another half an hour of my time out of his day. And eventually he just started expecting it. He just stopped asking me if I went and started to assume. So helping became more like a chore. He didn't ever ask for them back. Like, why would he, right? Nobody wants to work longer than they have to. And then a couple weeks back, I stopped going. I was taking time off on Thursdays and stuff. And so I missed like 2 or 3 in a row. So, I figured, he was doing them again. And this is where the lack of communication comes in. So I stopped going to the bins. Technically, they're on his sheet. They're his stops. And he messaged me saying, when was the last time you went to these stops? And I said, it's been like 6 weeks. And he goes, oh, there's so much shit here. Are you trying to get me in trouble for missing these stops? You see where the lack of communication goes? So who's in the wrong here? Am I in the wrong for not telling him and assuming that he's probably going to these stops? Because he stopped asking me if I was grabbing them every day. So here I am thinking, okay, well, maybe he's taking them again. Or his brain is probably thinking, oh, I could just stop asking Matt because he's just going to them every time. See? So I don't mind helping, but when you start to assume, it becomes a chore. It becomes a demand. It becomes like, hey, instead of an ask, it becomes a want. And I said to him, why are you blowing up my phone? And I'm thinking to myself, oh, he's probably fucking pissed off calling me because of those stops. And I didn't do it out of despite. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to make friends at work. But you got to be a team player. You got to get along. So his attitude was, well, on Monday, your day's going to be longer because I'm not going to help you. When really, I was only helping him to speed up his day. On Mondays, he helps me to fit all my stops in because I have too many stops in my truck. And there's no point in dumping the truck twice, coming all the way back out for a third load for one stop or 2 stops. It just drags out my day. They don't want, at my job, they don't want us to do that because then they got to pay us overtime after a certain amount of hours just for one stop when the other driver's done sooner. So it makes more sense for him to help me. So I wasn't helping him today because he couldn't fit it all. I was just helping him to speed up his day. He's a cool dude, but then again, this is why you don't mix business with pleasure, because you start making friends at work. You start doing, I was being the nice guy. I basically got taken advantage of. And, you do and you do and you do, and then it becomes a want. Instead of asking me every day, it became, I think Matt's going to get it. I think. Then you get a phone call from the supervisor saying, hey, why the fuck aren't these stops picked up? And then it makes it seem like he's pissed off at me because he thinks that I'm trying to get him in shit. And the supervisor is wondering why he's not doing his job. You see the circle here? So I'd like to know, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious. Was it a douchebag move on my behalf? Was it a douchebag move on his behalf? I'd really like to know. No hard feelings. I'd be pissed off too because I'm sure those stops are very packed. And it's going to drag out his day for sure. But I think it comes down to those are your stops. It's on your paper. On Mondays, we got those stops on each paper. So for him saying he's not going to help me, well, technically he's not doing his job. There you have it, folks. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more random videos as I try to upload not so often or whenever I can. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.